Hi. When I was a kid, at the end of my street, there was a pencil factory. They made pencils there. Back in those days, I was fascinated with pencils. I would take them in between my fingers like that and hit them off my knee and break them, sometimes two at a time. And after Saturday morning cartoons, when they were all over, I'd get on my bike and I'd go down to this place, and the owner would let me in. And I'd watch him make pencils all day. One time the owner said to me, "Would you like to work here?" I said, "Yeah, sure." And he said to me, "Let me show you something." So he brings me over to the side, they had a table, and he says, "I have 4 jars here, and I have 27 pencils." He said, "I want you to put an odd amount of pencils in each container, and when you get older, you can work here." And I said, "Oh, big deal." So I started off odd, odd, odd. But when I would get to the 4th one, no matter what combination I used, it was always even, no matter what. And he would say to me, "Go home, practice, and come back next week." So I'd go home, I'd practice, come back the next week, still couldn't do it. It was always odd, 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 even. I finally said to myself, I'm never going to work here. Can't figure this out. And I said, is there an answer to this, or are you just trying to trick me? And he said, no, there's an answer. There's an answer. So, last week, late at night, I was sitting on the couch and I was thinking, my good friend is the #1 mathematician in the world. His name is Mr. Gapple. He came up with the math necessary to send man to the moon. He's got equations, original equations, that are 400 pages long. I go, if anybody could figure it out, Mr. Gapple knows the answer. So I gave him a call that night, and I told him my situation, and he said, there's a solution. He said, get 4 jars and 27 pencils. You start off with the first one, odd amount. That's easy. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Second one. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Third one. 1, 2, 3. So you have odd, odd, odd. The fourth one is the one that gives you a bit of a situation. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. There's 10 in my hand. Odd, odd, odd. The number 27 in this container here is odd. So there are 4 containers here, each one of them containing an odd amount of pencils. I could have had a job at that factory. Unfortunately, that factory closed in 1999. Now I know how you get 27 pencils in 4 containers, each containing an odd amount of pencils. Capiche?